Parents, in teaching sex education, you are not left in this game. You are involved. We all are involved. You need to help the school. You need to help instructors. All of us need to come together. All well-meaning adults, all hands must be on deck to put uh, a control measure on how we help our young ones. So, do you think that parents have a role to play in sex education? Yes, big role to play. You are their first teacher, you are their first home. So, we want you to be involved. One way we want you to be involved is have open communication with your children. Have this good dialogue with them. Let it not be a monologue, you alone talking. It should be dialogue, you and them. Listen to what they have to say. Make sure you have good communication skill with them. Try to initiate the conversation of sex education. That's why we want you to have education. I've put out a curriculum for toddlers, I've put out a curriculum for preteens, and I've put out a curriculum for teenagers. Use this curriculum and see how you can initiate sex education. Use real life scenarios. Use your own example. Use your creative thinking to initiate this kind of education. Active learning. Use every opportunity to teach this education. It will help you go a long way. Then, secondly, we want parents to provide accurate information when it comes to sex education. Please, can we drop the baggage of the kind of knowledge we had while growing up, that sex education covers only sexuality, and that sex education makes children to be sexually active at a young age? See, statistics have shown that all of these are not true. When you have effective sex education, it delays sexuality because you have a knowledge beforehand. You are aware of what is happening. And you will be able to make informed decision. You understand what consent is. You understand what boundaries is. You understand what a healthy relationship is. You understand how it impacts your future. So let's teach the correct information. So parents, we require you to give the right information. And in you giving the right information, you need the right resources. The right resources are information that are documented. They can be in an online class. They can be in an online course. They can be in websites. Places you can get them. Please get information that can help you. Okay, so correct misinformation. I have debunked a lot of information that we have carried as baggage. I will come along another time to debunk more or talk about the ones we've talked about before if you have not been following us. So provide accurate information. Modeling healthy behavior. Be their first teacher and be a good teacher. Be a good example. If you don't set the pace right, they are going to follow your example. So please be a proper guide. Give good education. Respect your boundaries. Try as much as possible to teach consent. Try as much as possible to show positive attitude when it comes to sex education. Try as much as possible to use every opportunity to teach them. Then, another thing we want parents to do for us is set boundaries, healthy boundaries. Help your children to set boundaries. Help your children to understand scenarios where they can set boundaries. Help them to understand scenarios where they can consent or where they can say no. Okay? Teach them basic anatomy. Teach them basic body language. Teach them some risky behavior or risky circumstances that can jeopardize their future. That's another thing. Okay? Then let them know the consequences of breaking boundaries or succumbing to boundaries that they are supposed to uphold to. Help them understand this. Then encourage responsible behavior. Encourage responsible behavior. Don't be too critical on your girls and be lenient on your boys that they are boys. They have to know how to live their life. It is their life. We have to be independent. No. For both gender, set boundaries for them and help them, encourage them to stay away from risky behavior. So as a parent, you have a lot to do. Then cultivate support system. Be there for them. Have a supportive environment for them. When they come to you, please be less judgmental. Please listen carefully to them. Please offer answer where you are asked question. If you don't know the answer, please go and look for resource material to read and get accurate information on the questions your children have asked. And then finally is collaborate with educators. We want collaboration from you parents. if there are sex education instructors in your area and they come to your child's school and you are supposed to pay a token to get this education, please try as much as possible to participate, because whatever you are paying for, you will get value for it. And they need this to have to run the day-to-day expenses of the program. There are recurrent expenditure that happens. So every is an organization. Most of these groups are organizations that we run. There are individuals that have organizations that advocate for sex education. I have that. And so sometimes we go to schools, we charge for a token, we want parents to pay. Sometimes we have counseling sections, sometimes we organize seminars. If you want these services, you can reach out to us. We offer such services. We can do it virtually, online and offline. So if you want our services, please get to us. So parents, support collaboration with educators. Support school programs that have sex education program introduced. We are lacking counselors, most especially adolescent counselors in school. So if you have people, instructors who have come to offer this education, please take the opportunity. And then advocate for sex education. Please be an advocate. You can advocate it in your organization. You can advocate it in where you live. You can advocate it in your churches. You can advocate it anywhere. Let's create the awareness. Let's let other parents know about this. So that will be it. Parents get involved in sex education. So the role of parenting in supporting effective sex education. We want parents to be supportive of this program. One way you can do it is open communication. Second, modeling behavior. Third, setting boundaries for your children. Encourage responsible behavior. Creating supportive environments. And finally, having a collaboration with other sex educators. This will be it on our program today. I'll see you in the next. Please, parents, be part of our sex education program. Take education. Follow us. Read our content. See where you can be able to coin in. Our resources will be available. Once it's available, we will tell you. You can get it for your children. You can get it for yourself. We have the parental guide. We have for teenagers, we have for preteen, and we have for toddlers. So see how you can use these resources. There are other resources on the internet. If you don't want us, you can get information out there. We have a broad curriculum. If you want us to give you a curriculum for sex education so you get sex information, we will. Let us know. Reach out to us. Thank you for joining us. We want our children to make informed decisions, be their better version and be their best version. So let's make this journey work. I am your friend in prosperity. I am your friend in learning. And I'm your friend in setting realistic goals for your children. We want you to have better futures as teenagers. You know you are very important to us, and we advocate you on this page. So come along as we have other areas we want to discuss with you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you.